With the holiday season quickly approaching, there's nothing better to adorn your table than a beautiful floral bouquet. Flowers not only say I love you, but are a great way to decorate any home. Today, our journey takes us to Treasured Blossoms Flower Market, 5101 Rowlett Road, at the intersection of Rowlett Road and 66. Not only is it easy to find, but this place is a real treasure. You know, it's really hard today to find a traditional florist. Most are factories, and when you call, you don't know where you're calling. You really don't know what you're getting. And I have to tell you, these ladies have put together a wonderful store. Not only do they make beautiful floral arrangements, but they have some wonderful gift items as well, and we're so excited to be here today. So let's get started and take a tour. I'm here with Tricia and Tara, the owners of Treasured Blossoms Market. So, what a great facility you guys have here.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what, so tell me a little bit about how you guys got started in this.
We started together about a year ago. Trisha's been here as the florist and manager for about 4 years, and I've been here for about a year. The two of us have been friends for 17 years.
So tell me about what we're going to be doing today. I understand, of course, we're doing a tour of your store, but then I understand we're going to make a floral arrangement?
Yes, I'm going to show you how to make a simple arrangement.
Well, this is kind of scary because I've really never done this before. I've bought some flowers before and put them in a vase, but I guess we're doing a little more of that, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm going to have you green your vase and cut your stems and clean them and
All right,
properly
I'm greening
process
and
them.
I'm cutting stems. Okay.
Yes.
Good. Okay, we'll learn
and
about
making
that.
a flower arrangement.
That sounds wonderful. Great. So one of the things that I absolutely love is just the fresh smell of the flowers. It just permeates when you walk in this store, and that's what I love about the local florists. The fact that you have a cooler, I can actually look in to see the different items that are fresh, and you have some beautiful items in the cooler.
Oh, yeah, some of the things that we have are, we bring in roses, mums, lilies, and every week we try to bring in different types of texture that people may not be familiar with. And we try to specialize in bringing a rose in every week. And this week we've got what we call Deja Vu.
This is really fresh.
Yes,
I mean,
is. We bring in roses about every other day.
And look how beautiful it is. I mean, it's just, I don't care where you go, you will not find this in a traditional retail store. You just won't find that.
Won't.
So, Tara, one of the really cool things I love about this shop is you guys have a lot of great gift items. So it's not just what I call traditional florist, but you have a lot of really neat gifts stuff.
And then we have a lot of local artisans that bring in their items too.
Well, I was going to say, because somebody's got some really good taste here, because this is not traditional stuff that you just find anywhere.
Right.
And so tell me about like some of these pieces. And first off, I understand you've got handcrafted furniture.
We do.
You have some local artisans. Tell me about and some of those folks.
Okay. We actually have a gentleman who's retired and enjoys working with wood, and he makes these wooden crosses and sells them to us.
They're absolutely beautiful. Look at that.
They're all
That's amazing.
handcrafted. He even sands them by hand.
Now, these are really unique. These are absolutely beautiful. These look handcrafted?
They are handcrafted, and they're 100% recycled, minus a couple of metal pieces on the back holding it together.
Now, I understand that the local artisan for this, I actually know this particular gentleman, and they used recycled fencing for this. He actually came to me several weeks ago and asked me, he said, where do I get old fences from? Can I go pick them up versus having them the trash company, because I make frames out of them, and they have some beautiful, beautiful things. The back is actually finished just as nice as the front one.
Keep a Rowlett High School and a Saxe High School spirit wreath here all the time for sale, and then we bring in seasonal wreaths.
And that's what I love about the fact that you're a local florist, because you would not find this in a large factory type of a place. So the fact that you have the local artisans, you have local school district, items that are here as well. So it really gives you that hometown feel. All right, Tricia, so we're actually in another corner of the store that's here, and this is all decked out in what, baby wear, I guess, like baby items.
Yes, we have mums, and then we customize mums for our customers. So we do the one that they could just take out the door. They can order one from us that we make custom for them. Design it.
I love this idea, because how many times do you have a newborn and you're trying to look for something that's unique, and to be able to find something like this is really cool, because not only does it have on there, but it has the infant name, the date, the weight, and all of the information on there. And what a really cool gift.
We have a lot of brides that come in and want us to help them with their weddings, and so we have a whole section set up for the bride and to help with the consultation and help them have an idea of how we can dress their wedding for them.
I'm here with Sally Kilgore, and these are Sally's creations. Do you have a name for your creation specifically?
You know, I do call it Sisu, S-I-S-U, which is a Finnish word.
Okay.
And has meaning to me, so that's kind of what I've called my little furniture venture, is Sisu.
Well, I love this because you did an awesome job of the finishing. Now, you are really, I guess, recycling furniture.
I am. I love the old furniture. I love the old wood, the quality pieces. And I hate it when I see that they're going to be just kind of set aside. So I get them, I refurbish them, I do a lot of painting on them and do a little antiquing process on them. And I'm hoping, what I like to see is young people or any people bringing them back into their homes rather than it going to the junk piles. Like, these aren't disposable pieces, they're good wood.
No, well, I noticed that, and that's why we're here actually in front of this. This actually serves not only as a display, but this piece is actually for sale. And one of the really neat things that I like is just the entire finish on the way that the legs are done. You do a terrific job. So where do you find this stuff?
I garage sales, estate sales, side of the road, Craigslist, wherever. I see a piece with potential and just clean it up, fix it up.
We're in the command center,
Yes.
in the back here, and today we're going to make an arrangement. Now, I'm excited about this. So we got 2 of these we're going to
Yes,
make.
we do.
So tell me exactly what we're going to do. You got the right way to do it, and then you have
How I'm going to show you
sort
how
of
to
the.
do it.
We're going to try.
You're going to
Okay,
try.
all right.
First, we're going to start prepping our greens, and we're
Okay.
going to fill our vase with our greens. But before we do that, you might want to put your apron on. We wear
Okay.
aprons because it's kind of a dirty job. Everybody thinks this is fun.
Oh,
But
dirty jobs.
yes,
This
it
what we
is.
like.
It's
All
a
right.
dirty job.
Okay.
You
Oh,
get
how
pretty
appropriate.
dirty.
No, this is a little shorter. Really.
Yeah,
All
well,
right,
what you do is
we're
you're
good.
going to pull it.
Okay.
Like
Okay,
that.
all right.
When you're cleaning your stems up,
Uh-huh.
you're going to take anything that will fall below the water line
Okay.
off. So I'm going to take this stem and I'm going to clean it.
Okay. So I take a stem. All these. You can't
Yes.
reuse these. Okay.
Yes, we can reuse
What do you
it,
think?
but
How was
I mean,
that?
when we're
Did you
done
see
with
the
this,
technique?
yes, very good.
And what do we do? Drop them on the
And so
floor?
we can do what I've got a wedding.
Oh, okay.
So like you said, we do reuse some of these leaves for my wedding that I have.
All right. So how are we doing? Are we
We're
close?
doing pretty good. It
Do I
looks
need
a
more?
little loose, so I would go ahead and put just a
Okay.
little more in the center.
So how about naming this the mayor's bouquet?
That sounds great. We
Maybe
can do that.
Maybe put online. See if you can command a little more money for it.
All
I'm
right.
just kidding. We're gonna say all of a sudden 5 days later it's still here. Why haven't they bought that one? Well, all right. So now we're gonna take this and we've got our greens cut. Now we're gonna add some flowers to this.
Yes. We're going to add what we call ostromeria.
Okay, ostromeria. Okay.
Okay. And there's
Okay.
you got to process it before you add it.
Okay.
there's-
So all right. So we're processing. What do we need to do to process?
To process the flower, you're going to want to take the leaves and pull them off. Anything that's going to fall into the water.
Wow,
The reason
okay.
why you don't want a whole lot of leaves in your water is
okay.
it starts growing bacteria.
Oh, okay.
Think of it as a patient. You got to keep it as healthy as you possibly can. And then
Alright.
you're going to want to grab your clippers.
Okay. All right. Take the clippers. Okay.
And then you're going to want to cut your stem about as long as the base is, so it'll.
Okay. So
You
probably
know,
somewhere in there.
Yes.
All right. So cut on the angle again.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I have 7 seconds to stick this little bad boy in there. Right? Okay. No, I think it's too short now. Okay. All right. How about that?
No, that's
All
actually
right.
good. And
Okay,
you're going
good.
to want to kind of put it there.
Okay. We'll put it there. And then tell me about this one right here. This is
These are
what is this
yellow
one?
daisies.
Yellow daisies. Okay. How do we?
And then I just.
How's that?
That looks great.
Okay.
It looks wonderful.
All right. Okay.
All right.
All right. So.
Are we done?
So how about those flowers are over there? So. Oh. What? I think I'm doing really well.
you
What do you
are.
think?
You're doing fantastic.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
I wouldn't put that many that close together.
Probably not. You know what?
We're good.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
All right, we're awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. I think it looks really great. Maybe if your sight's not really good, you probably love this. How about that? Okay. I don't think it looks too bad though. I think we could use probably a little more balance. All right, so we're ready to put these actually in the display case themselves, and I'm actually going to add mine in there, and we're going to see which one actually sells first. I think I've done pretty well. What do you think?
I think that it's cute. You stand a decent chance of selling yours.
You say that when you're laughing, so you're saying I stand a decent chance of selling it if I'm the last flower arrangement in the case?
Maybe.
Great. Thank you very much. It's great. Well, behind every company, there's a great staff, and I'd like you to maybe introduce me to your staff.
All right. Here we got Sally Kilgore and Christy Miller. And they're designers and what we call our wedding specialists. So they really help us with our weddings and every day. And then I've got Corky Nash, and she is a designer, but she is a great floor manager. So she's great with our customers. So we really rely on her for designing and floor management. And then my co-owner, Tara Bosley.
Well, you know what I really like is the fact that you guys are here and you can help us out. So it's not just calling the 800 number, and you actually get a lot of personalized attention. So for those guys and women out there that don't have any taste, that are interested in bringing something special back to the house, this is definitely a place to go. Now, we cannot forget, before we say goodbye, we can't forget our I guess, feathered friends. These are finches?
Yes, they are.
Okay. And I had a laugh because when I got here, I understand that you guys have named your finches. And so we've named them Todd and Brian.
Right. The Todd is the darker one in the nest, and then the little white one is Brian.
And how did we come up with the names? I understand someone was watching our show.
Yes.
And they said we're gonna name these. So these are like I guess your mascots.
Yes, they are mascots.
That's awesome. Well, ladies, thank you very much. It has been a pleasure to be here, folks. If you're looking for a beautiful bouquet, again, with the holiday season coming up, there's nothing better than to adorn your table with a beautiful floral arrangement. Weddings, anniversaries, gifts. Please check out Treasure Blossoms Flower Market at 5101 Rowlett Road. At the intersection of 66 and Rowlett Road. So with that, let's go back to the studio.